All right, Courtney Kaysen is here, beloved host, brand ambassador, and you also do CVS deals as well.
Ma'am.
All right, so happy to bring you back,
Hi.
bringing us this incredibly gorgeous, luxury, premium couture line. And really, when we talk about giving a little bit of couture, this is how we do it, right? With a little Givenchy beauty. All right, so this is the volume Disturbia Mascara. It is brand new today, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and this is such
How gorgeous is that bottle?
I know. Every single one of your products are so beautifully packaged. You know, some made in France as well. This is not only going to give you natural, but it's also going to build up to give you dramatic curl, volume, and the most voluminous mascara that you can ever think of when it comes to Givenchy. All right, so excited about this, Randy. Today, tell me all about it.
So when you think about the history of couture, right, there's always been an element of dressing the eyes. Like you even go back hundreds of years, the way that people would hand draw fashion models, and you could see two things on their complexion, their lashes and their lips. This is our Disturbia volumizing mascara. This is the most intensely volumizing mascara that we make with the blackest of black pigment. It separates your lashes, and the only way that I think to explain this is, I remember one time being in a show review with Jane Tracy, and she was saying, like, you know, I've been suffering from like lashes that are flat, and I'm like, no way that's a thing. No way, Jane Tracy. And sure enough, I pushed out my second child, and there went my collagen and my lash line. I was like, well. This really, so when you think about the idea of pumping your lashes up, you can see the difference on my before and after, but what's lovely about this is you get straight up volume and separation. It's almost like we've infused hairspray into the formulation, but yet your lashes are still soft and fluttery. When you, okay, so take a look at my BA. Like, there's a lot going on here, but this is actually just one coat of the volume. I'm gonna turn to the side just so you can kind of, let me pull my hair back, just so you can kind of see, like, it's soft, it's natural, it's a beautiful curl, but the pigment is incredibly black. It fills in the spaces because you can tight line because of the brush that you see right here with all of the micro little nodules that we have on here. Instead of giving you like a really big fluffy that's like 4-in-1 whole package, it's like, how do we make your lashes truly your defining feature without changing anything about them? You'll see the same thing on Sheila. She's got one eye done, one eye not done. And I think Sheila's like a lot of us, right? Like, we have lashes, but you can't see them from across the room.
Girl, she has the same problem I have. Which is like, I have 4 or 5 lashes. That's all I have. They stand down just like you know. And Sheila and I have the same issues, right? It disappears with us. So we need all the help we can get.
Look at that.
Sheila's before and after, you were looking at the right.
It's mesmerizing.
And you were looking at the left. Those are not false lashes.
No.
All right, fewer than 1,000. That is it. This is such an exciting show, Courtney.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
seriously, what happens with Givenchy is it starts getting limited. So we only have fewer than 1,000 of these, and this is brand new today.
And this is our most affordable mascara that we make in the mix that's full size. Again, you're seeing everything, which I think, like, I always think, you know, Kaysen and Hudson are always on my vanity, so I will never have makeup that stands at attention because they're like, ooh, what's this? But like the way that you can lay this out with the prisms, that's a nod to Hubert and his fascination.
I mean, this on your makeup counter, it's pure luxe, right?
And I think in the world, like, especially like Givenchy is owned by LVMH. Most LVMH beauty companies like charge way more than this price for mascara, but there are all the bristles that you're seeing that are cut on a shorter angled measure so that they can grab every single lash. We infuse our formulation with vitamin E, which is a huge conditioning point. But going back to the idea of limited distribution, Givenchy is limited distribution for everywhere in the world. They are so particularly French in the things that they should savor. So if something sells out, it's like you had that moment to understand its grace and presence, but now that's gone. This is one of those.
Exactly. And I told you my story. I saw you guys doing the whole Prism Leave, and I was like, okay, I need to get it. And then I had to wait a year. And I said, Courtney, you have no idea. All the dark colors were there. All the light colors were gone. When we say that we are limited, we have less than 1,000 of these. These are brand new today. And trust me, this whole hour is such a way to really treat yourself.
You got it.
This is the way that you give couture. You cannot afford a $2,000 Givenchy shirt, but you know what you can give? A $30 Givenchy couture mascara for yourself that can I say that when I put anything on from Givenchy, right,
Yes.
your beauty, I feel a little special. Like,
Well, there's
I know
a
that I'm doing
difference
something,
too.
right?
There's
like
a difference,
luxury.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, first of all, when you see Autumn's lashes, what's nice about this is like this mascara makes your eye pop. It's ultra gliding in texture, which we love. You're getting instant visible volume with those saturated black lashes. Everything is defined. I also always tell the girls in the office, we do not make waterproof mascara, but our mascara stays on through thick and thin. You'll actually see me apply a second
You look
coat, and I
gorgeous,
think
Audrey.
we have the best models,
Yeah.
but I think once you start to understand the attention to detail that's taken into consideration for all of our products, it's so very nice. And I think for our girls that don't wear a lot of makeup, this is a nice mascara because our L'Entrée is awesome for dramatic glam, but this is perfect for the everyday.
Can we keep speaking French throughout the entire hour of the show?
Yeah.
You are also known for best eyes and lips, and we are talking about how you get the best eyes.
Yes.
And we've got a little lips, and we also have a little prism lip.
You got
And
it.
some new today, exciting
Yes.
pressed powder as well. So stick around for that entire hour. But we have less than 900, and I like to say this, Courtney, because you've been here.
Yes.
America. We have less than 900, and where can you get this? With 5 easy pays, $6 to get this home.
Yeah.
This is how you get couture. This is how you get, like Sheila and I, 4 or 5 lashes, disappear, nothing, and then boom, we are on national TV.
Yeah.
With just a mascara, right? Yeah.
Well, so the shirt that I'm wearing tonight is from the House of Givenchy, which is awesome. But I'm only pointing that out to tell you that,
Is this a $6,000 shirt?
It's not $6,000. I think it's around $2,000. By the way, I did not buy it. I could never, in my wildest dreams, afford that. However,
neither can I.
This blouse that I put on is never going to make me feel the way that mascara makes me feel when I see that transformation. And I think that's important to point out
every
because
day.
you could invest in the ready-to-wear collection, and that's fine. They're absolutely exquisite. But when you have your lashes, lashes with great mascara, knows no age, knows no bounds, is an instant increase in confidence. And when you have the ability to separate, lengthen, and grab that volume, you get that spark back to your lash line, and we are absolutely happy to deliver.
As well. All right, so over 200 picked up. There is only 800 left, America. It is brand new today. Trust me, you do not want FOMO, so stick around because some of these will be very, very limited. All right.